Hey everyone, my name is Hugo, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about the book that got me into Stephen King, because a lot of you know that I love Stephen King. I have an entire bookshelf filled with Stephen King books alone, so I thought it was only fair to actually show the book that got me into reading King. It's not one of his better received ones, or like in most of top 5 lists of Stephen King books. It's not gonna be there. It is in mine though, because it's just very nostalgic for me, and it's where it all started for me. So I have 2 copies of it, one in Dutch, one in English. This is the actual copy that I read so many years ago. It's this one, the first one, the Langeliers in Dutch, the Langoliers. It's the first one in like the collection. I have it here, 4 Past Midnight. I have this old copy. I haven't read the rest of the book of the stories in this, but it's like a novella, 300 pages or something. Some say it's a short story. Yeah, it's 300 pages. It's practically a novel. So yeah, the Langoliers, it's where it all started. I really like this cover too. And the story is about a plane that goes from somewhere to somewhere. It's been a while. I think from LA to somewhere. Yeah, from LA to Boston. I think it's both West Coast, right? Is it? I'm not sure. But they just fly and all seems fine, and then something happens, and in a split second most of the plane is gone. They're not like dead or something, but there's just not that many people in the plane anymore, and people are like, oh shit, what the hell is going on? And so they try to find out, land, and then they are there at where they land, and there's no one there too, and it's like a mystery, what the hell is going on? And then something dangerous happens. I don't want to get into it too much because I don't want to spoil it. So yeah, that's what it's about. I read this when I was 15, maybe 14, not sure, 14 or 15, somewhere around that. And I was like the cool dude I am. I was on like a week vacation with only my mom, and it was like at this not recreation park, but it was close to the sea, the North Sea, because I live in Belgium. So it was here in Belgium, and it's like a whole, we call it a bungalow park, but I'm not sure if that's English. It's like an area with a lot of chalet. Do you guys know that word? Like small vacation houses that you can rent. And it was very close to the sea, and it has like a big like pool that you can go in, but we most of the time just went to the beach. But yeah, I was there for like 5 days with my mom alone, and that's where I read the entire book. It's not that long, and I fell in love with it. And that's from that moment on, I knew I wanted to read. First of all, I wanted to read more, because I barely read anything back then, and I thought we're probably gonna have TV, but it's like a shitty TV with 5 channels or something like that. Netflix wasn't a thing back then, or maybe it was, but we didn't have it. So yeah, I wasn't going to watch a lot of TV, and when I was at the beach, I'm probably not gonna go swim all day, so I was gonna be at the beach, and I'm not someone who's gonna build sandcastles or something. So I thought, why not pick a book? This one, I had it. I don't know why. I had a couple of books back then, but as I said, I didn't read that much. So I just picked a random book. I didn't want to pick anything too long. I also just watched the TV series Lost. If any of you guys know that, it was pretty huge. So I just finished that series, and it's also about the plane crash on an island and weird things happen. And I read the back of the book and I was like, oh, a plane, weird stuff happens, some kind of survival. So it reminded me of that, and that's why I picked it. So actually Lost brought me to one, Stephen King, and to two, to reading. So I read this one, fell in love with the story, fell in love with like the writing style, and I wanted to read more Stephen King, and that's when I went to thrift stores to try and find more King novels and build the collection that I have right now. Yeah, so I have like very fun memories about this book because that trip was awesome with my mom, and it was like in a period of my life that I wasn't, well, I was okay, but I didn't have that many friends or something like that. And it's just, yeah, I had a great time there. It was very relaxing. And maybe that's why I'm probably biased to this book. And maybe it's not even that great. But I have very good memories about it. And that's why I think this is my favorite Stephen King novel. The Shining comes close, but this is still my favorite because of the memories I have to it. It's very nostalgic for me, and I want to reread it now because I want to check. First of all, I want to check the English version because I read it in Dutch, and I want to check if it actually holds up. But yeah, I have very fun memories about it. I think I've said that like 5 times now, but I really wanted to show you guys where it all started with King for me, and actually, not even only King, but this book is actually where the love of reading came back to me. I loved reading as a kid, like Pooh Bear, Disney, like small Disney books. I don't know if that was a thing everywhere, but here we have like. You think I have a lot of Stephen King books? Yeah, watch till you see my like Disney book collection. They're like this big, very thin hardcover Disney stories. A lot of them are from like the classic Disney movies, and then a lot of them are stories about the characters from those movies. So there are like stories from Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse, but also from Pooh Bear, Bambi, Snow White, people or animals like that. And I read like 100 of those maybe, and my parents read them to me as a kid as well. And I still read them now to my little brother. So we just pass them on. We've had those for like at least 20 years, I think 25 years or something. And we have a lot. So I read a lot as a kid, like things like that, and like comics. I still need to do that video about comics. Damn it. I keep forgetting about it. So I read like a lot of comics as well because those are pretty big here. But then high school and middle school, I didn't read that much, and I didn't like reading, or so I thought. And then this book I picked up, and then it's all started over again. So yeah, that's the origin of my I don't know why I'm without breath. So yeah, that's the origin story of where it started with Stephen King and where it started with reading. It's not the first book I read, obviously, but it's where my love that I still have today for reading started. It's what's with this particular copy of a book, The Langoliers by Stephen King. A weird story that I picked up because I just watched a weird TV show that I really liked. And I was at the beach and I had a great time with it. Yeah, and that's about it. So I don't know, I've been recording for like 10 minutes. I'm not sure if it'll even be that long. But yeah, I really wanted to share that story with you guys. I hope you enjoyed that little story. Let me know if you want more videos like this, where I tell stories of my boring life. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment of like the book that got you into reading, or you have like fond memories of, or is very nostalgic to you. Leave a like, leave a comment, all that stuff. and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, guys.